Hey guys, welcome to Gamers Depot. Today we are gonna go through the 5 tips for new PC gamers. This is the list of tips I think every new PC gamer should know. And I also felt very bad that I couldn't know any of them when I was new. But if you follow through this video, you will definitely have a great experience into PC gaming. Some tips may seem very obvious to some of you, but don't worry, there will be some that you will be fortunate to know. Tip number 1. Firstly, don't be afraid of assembling your own PC. It's quite easy, and it's super rare that you could break something. It's just like Legos for adults. Just a little planning ahead and sometime reading the motherboard manual makes it very easy for you to assemble the PC. And most people can learn a lot through it. The learning curve involved is quite useful. If later something goes bad, you can self-diagnose the problem and most probably take some action for it. This becomes quite easy once you assemble it yourself, because you know everything you could. I think the best PC assembling tips one can give you is that go soft on the CPU and nothing else will break apart and give you a hard time. Tip number 2. The second tip here is don't spend every single cent you have on the hardware, trying to build the best possible build. If you're not on a tight budget, don't think how much money I have to spend. Think of what I need. After you bought the PC, there are more places you could use that money. Buying some good games you could play, because buying a PC is another thing, but enjoying games on it requires you to own games. Also, save money for on-the-go RAM and storage upgrades. Also, you can save loads of money on buying games. I suggest you to never buy a game for $60, and pre-ordering is also not the best of ideas. Wait for the Steam sales. Price often goes down to 50%. Save money on everything possible. For a PC, there's always a scope for improvement. You can buy a gaming chair or some gaming headset or maybe an Xbox One Elite controller to make your PC experience even better. This tip extends to the third tip, which tells you why you shouldn't future-proof your PC. So moving on to tip number 3. Now I discussed about future-proofing and why it is not recommended by most experts in the previous video, which was the first video of Loud. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I gave the example of how the GTX 1070 and 1080's release proves that on the PC platform, you should readily expect some major improvements every now and then. So investing in the best you need and can afford now should be the priority, rather than spending everything you have and buying like $1,000 graphics card to play CSGO or maybe Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Because most games won't be using that performance difference that the $1,000 card gives over the $300 one. So saving these $700 is always a good idea, even if you have $1,000 to spare. I would suggest keep hold of those stacks of cash you have to slowly upgrade to better parts as technology advances and your needs advance. This is the best tip I expect everyone should know. Now moving on to tip number 4. Through this tip, I will tell you about 3 main things you should know while assembling a new PC. First of all, please make sure you have a magnetic screwdriver, because without them, the screws are almost impossible to be done, especially when you have to do things like screwing the smaller components after your case is quite messed up. The second thing is don't just go unscrewing everything as you see it. Take a minute and plan where will everything go, look at your case and plan for some time. After all, no one wants to take everything out and then do it all again. Or nobody wants their case to look all messy and cables scattered everywhere. So planning how to put everything always pays. Third, which is quite important, is you should take care about static. It can sometimes cause damage to your components. The best way to avoid static is keep touching the metallic part of your case. Often, or maybe permanently keep one of your hands on the case, thus neutralizing yourself to the ground. Most people would say nothing happened when they assembled ignoring static. Yeah, that's possible, but consider yourself lucky. And from now on, do not ignore static. If you're wanna get super protective, go buy an anti-static mat or an anti-static wristband. Now moving on to tip number 5. Do not install drivers for your components from the CDs that come alongside the components. Rather, go to the website of the manufacturer and download it from there. This will have 2 benefits. Firstly, the drivers in the CDs are very old. and regardless you will be updating each one of them. And secondly, which is more important, is that these CDs probably include various bloatwares that you will rarely use and will affect the working of your computer. Now finishing off with this video, tell me if I missed something or if you found this video helpful or otherwise in the comments. Do subscribe if you haven't already and share the video to your friends who strictly needs these tips. Thanks for watching. Bye.